Hello everyone, welcome to the second video of the unit algebra. So this video is the continuation of the previous video. In our previous video we learned what are variables, constants, algebraic expression, terms, factors of terms and coefficient. Right, so in this video we are going to see what are like and unlike terms. So in this particular video, we are going to see like terms, unlike terms, value of an algebraic expressions. Okay. So first, let us take an algebraic expression. 7xy plus 5x plus 3. Here, this is an algebraic expression. Why? Constants and variables are combined together with mathematical operations. Right. So this is an example of algebraic expression. So here how many terms are there? Here we have three parts. This is one part, second part and this is third part. Right. These three parts are added to each other. Right. So here there are three terms. When you consider each term, we have factors, right? Here, when you take the term 7xy, we have three factors. Factors are 7x and y. When you take the term 5x, the factors are 5 and x. Right. Okay, now what is the coefficient of x in the term 7xy? When you consider the term 7xy, the coefficient of x will be leaving the x and remaining product of the factors, right? So the coefficient of x in 7xy is 7y. What is the numerical coefficient in the term 7xy? It is the number in the term, right? So numerical coefficient of 7xy is 7. When you consider 5x, what is the coefficient of x? So we have only one coefficient for x in the term 5x, that is 5. Right, and 5 is a numerical coefficient. So this is just to recall what is term, coefficient, factors of a term. Okay, so now we'll move to today's discussion. So when you go to fruit shop or vegetable shop, how fruits and vegetables have been arranged, how they will be arranged. Okay. So when you observe, fruits of same kind are kept together, right? So when you go to fruit shop or vegetable shop, we can see that fruits or vegetables of same kind are kept together. Right. So in a similar way, we can group same kind of terms in an algebraic expression. Okay. So how to do that, we'll see in this video. First, let us take an expression 7x plus 5x plus 12x minus 16. So how many terms are there here? Here we have 4 terms. And the first 3 terms have same variable factor, x. Right. So when you consider this expression, first 3 terms is having variable x, same variable x. So we say that 7x, 5x and 12x are like terms. Okay. Since the first 3 terms having same variable factor, we are calling those 3 as like terms. Okay. And when you take 12x and minus 16, they have different variable factor. Right. 12x is having x as a variable factor and in minus 16 there is no variable. They have different variable factor. So they are called unlike terms. Okay. So when you take 7x, 5x and 12x, they are having same variable. So they are called like terms. But when you take 12x and minus 16, they don't have same variable factor. So they are called unlike terms. So now we'll consider another algebraic expression. 14xy minus 7y minus 12yx plus 5y minus 10. Okay. Can you find like terms and unlike terms here? Yes. Here 14xy and minus 12xy is having same variable factor x and y. And minus 7y and plus 5y have same variable factor y. So the terms minus 7y and 5y are like terms. Also 14xy and minus 12xy minus 12yx are like terms, because when you consider in 14xy we have two variables x and y, and in minus 12xy also we have two variables y and x. So we have same variable factor there. So 14xy and minus 12yx are like terms. But when you take 14xy, 7y and minus 10, we cannot group them because they don't have same variable. So they are unlike terms. Okay, 14xy, 7y and minus 10. In 14xy we have two variables x and y. In 7y we have one y, and minus 10 we don't have variable. So these three have different variable factor. So they are unlike terms. So using this, can you define what is like term? Yes, a term of an algebraic expression having same variable factor. So a term of an algebraic expression having a same variable are called like terms. So what is unlike terms? The terms of an expression having different variables are called unlike terms. And we have to note that terms with variables x, y and yx are like terms, because multiplication here is commutative. Okay. And also when you add two variables x and y, that is x plus y, is also equal to y plus x, and x into y is equal to y into x. So if it is like this, then we call this as commutative of multiplication, commutative of addition. Okay. Now there is an activity for you. Identify the like terms among the following and group them. So here we have to identify the like terms and group them. So here we have to group the terms which are having same variable factor. Right. So first we will consider 7xy. There the variable factor is xy. Now we have to group the terms which are having xy as the variable factor. So we'll see 19x, 1, 5y, x, 3yx. Right. xy is equal to yx. So 7xy and 3yx have same variable factor. Any other like terms for this one? So 12xy. We are looking for a term having xy factors. Minus 5y, 16y, minus 9x, 15xy. Right. Any other term having xy factor? No. Right. So 7xy, 3yx, 12xy, 15xy are like terms. Next we will take 19x. In 19x we have x as a variable factor. Now we have to look for terms having x as a variable factor. Okay. So see here 1 doesn't have x, 5y no, x, right, x, 15 minus 13y, 6x. So here in the 6x we have x as a variable. Then minus 9x, 23x. Okay. These are one like terms. Now we have to look for constants, that is no variable. So 1, 15, minus 5, 23, 11. All these things have a same variable, that is there is no variable. So these 1, 15, minus 5, 23, 11 are like terms. Okay. So next, y, 5y, minus 13y, 16y, 45y, minus 8y, minus y. These are all one like terms. So here 7xy, 3yx, 12xy and 15xy are like terms because they have variable factors x, y. And 19x, x, minus 6x, minus 9x, 23x are like terms because they have same variable factor x. Then 1, 23, 15 and 11 are like terms. 5y, 45y, minus 8y, minus 13y, 16y and minus y. All these things are like terms because they have same variable factor y. Points to remember while identifying like terms are as follows. So while identifying like terms, we have to keep these things in our mind. First, we have to neglect the numerical coefficient of the term. So in each terms, ignore the numerical coefficient. Okay. Terms may have different numerical coefficient. What we have to observe is their variables, and that variables should be same. So observe the algebraic variables of the terms, they must be same, and the order in which they are multiplied should not be considered. Okay. These are the 2 points that you have to remember while identifying like terms. Okay. So now, value of an algebraic expression. Okay. Sometimes we'll assign value to the variable in that algebraic expression. Okay. Sometimes we would like to assign definite values to the variables in an expression to find value of that expression. Sometimes we will give some values to the variables to find the value of the algebraic expression. We have many real life situations. For example, teacher of class 7 have to select 10 students to participate in a competition. Okay. Teacher need 10 students from class 7 for a competition. Okay. So, the teacher is going to select boys and girls. Okay. Let us take x as number of boys and y as number of girls. So what will be the required algebraic expression to find participants? It will be x plus y. So number of girls, number of boys plus number of girls, x plus y. This will be the algebraic expression to find total number of participants. Okay. Suppose if 2 girls are interested to participate. Okay. So 2 girls are interested means y is equal to 2. Because we have taken y as a number of girls. Okay. So if only 2 girls are interested, then how many boys are required to be selected? So if y is equal to 2, then x plus 2 is equal to 10. Right, because we teacher need to select 10 students and 2 girls are interested. And we have taken x as a number of boys. When you add number of boys and number of girls, we should get 10. Total 10 participants. Right. So x plus 2 is equal to 10. And when you solve this one, value of x will get. Right. We need x. So we'll take the 2 to the other side of equal to. So it will be 10 minus 2. Value of x is equal to 8. When you put 8 in this expression, this equation is satisfied. Okay. So the number of boys to be selected is 8. So while obtaining value of algebraic expression, we need to follow these steps. So what is step 1? We have to read the question, we have to study the problem, and we have to fix the variable and write the algebraic expression. Okay, first study the problem, fix the variable and write algebraic expression. What will be step 2? Step 2 is replace each variable by given numerical value to obtain an arithmetic expression. Okay, so when numerical value is given, we have to substitute to the variable and we have to get an arithmetical expression. Simplify the arithmetical expression by BODMAS rule. BODMAS rule. So BODMAS is also called as BODMAS, which means first we have to solve things inside the bracket, then indices means power, square root, that thing. After solving that, we have to do division, then multiplication, addition and subtraction. We have to do in this order. First we have to do calculation inside the bracket, then we have to do if there is some power or square root, that things are there, that we have to do. Then we have to do division. After doing division only we have to multiply, or next only we have to do addition and subtraction. Okay, so the value to obtain is the required value of the expression. So the value which we get at the end will be the value of the expression. So now we'll solve some problems following these steps. Okay, try to find value of the following expression if p is equal to 5 and q is equal to 6. Here they have given 5 algebraic expression and we have to find out value of the expressions, right? And they have given numerical value to variables. So p plus q we have to find out. Here they have given p is equal to 5 and q is equal to 6. So this will be equal to 5 plus 6. 5 plus 6 is 11. Okay, this is for first one. For second one, q minus p. Q minus p. So what is the value of q? 6. 6 minus what is the value of p? 5. 6 minus 5, which is equal to 1. Okay, this is the second one. For third one, 2p plus 3q. Okay, first we have to substitute the values. 2p is 2 into 5 plus 3 into 6. So here we have to follow BODMAS rule. First we have to do multiplication, then we have to add. Okay, so 2 into 5 is 10, plus 3 into 6 is 18. This will be 28. Okay, now fourth one, pq minus p. Substitute the values of p and q here. P is 5 and q is 6. Minus p is 5. 5 6 are 30. Minus 5. 25. Okay. So fifth one, 5 pq minus 1. This will be equal to 5 into 5 into 6 minus 1. So we have to multiply 5 5 6. 5 5s are 25. 25 into 6. 6 5s are 30. Balance 3. 2 6 are 12. 12 plus 3 15. Okay. 25 6 are 150. 150 minus 1. 149. So value of 5pq minus 1 is 149. Now we will solve another problem. If x is equal to 3, y is equal to 2, find the value of 4x plus 7y, 3x plus 2y minus 5, and x minus y. We will take first one 4x plus 7y. Okay, in the place of x we are substituting value 3 and in place of y we are substituting 2. So 4x plus 7y will be equal to 4 into 3 plus 7 into 2. 4 3s are 12 plus 7 2s are 14. Okay, 12 plus 14 is equal to 26. So 26 is the value of 4x plus 7y when x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2. Second one, 3x plus 2y minus 5. So in place of x we are substituting 3 and in place of y we are substituting 2. 3x plus 2y minus 5 is equal to 3 into 3 plus 2 into 2 minus 5. 3 3s are 9 plus 2 2s are 4 minus 5. 9 plus 4, 13. Okay, 13 minus 5, 8. So value of 3x plus 2y minus 5 is 8 when x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2. Third one, x minus y. So x is 3 and y is equal to 2. X minus y is equal to 3 minus 2, which is equal to 1. So value of x minus y is equal to 1 when x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2. Okay. So first we have to study the problem and fix the variable. Here they have given the algebraic expression. So here there is no need of fixing the variables. They have given the variables. But when word problems are coming, like the first situation which we have taken, teacher has to select 10 participants. So there we have to fix the variables. There we fixed x to be the number of boys and y to be the number of girls, right? So like that we have to fix the variables and write the algebraic expression. Here they themselves gave algebraic expression. Okay, the first step is followed. Then what we have to do? We have to replace the given numerical values for each variable. We have replaced here. Then we formed numerical expressions, right? Then we are doing arithmetic operations to get the value. Okay. So now we will see another example. Find the value of 3m plus 2n, 2m minus n, mn minus 1. Given that m is equal to 2, n is equal to minus 1. So in place of m we have to substitute 2 and in place of n we have to substitute 1. First one, 3m plus 2n is equal to 3 into 2 plus 2 into minus 1, which is equal to 3 2s are 6. 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. So 6 plus minus 2 will be 6 minus 2. Okay, this will be equal to 4. Second one, when you substitute values of m and n, you will get 5. Third one, when you substitute value for m is equal to 2 and n is equal to minus 1, you will get minus 3. Okay. So I hope you understood what are like terms and unlike terms and how to find value of algebraic expression. What are like terms? Terms having same variable are like terms, and terms of algebraic expression having different variables are unlike terms. So how to find value of algebraic expression? So first we have to study the problem and fix variable and write the algebraic expression. Then replace each variables by given numerical value to obtain arithmetical expression. Then simplify the arithmetical expression using BIDMAS method, and the value obtained will be the value of algebraic expression. Okay. So after going through this video, try to solve the assignment. Assignment is exercise 3.1. In the previous video, we have given exercise 3.1 first and second question. Now we have to solve the whole exercise 3.2. It is very easy. You can solve. Okay. These are the assignment questions. Thank you. We'll meet in next video.